doing what you're saying, but you're not listening to me. Because every time I start trying to tell you, we have people that can sue us. And they can actually, I want to be on record saying that this isn't right. Stop interrupting me.
Okay, go ahead.
So, they're not Hawkins police officers. Just by the fact that you're saying, but from now on, we're going to do it the right way, means that we've done it the wrong way. And we have to fix that legally.
TML said, okay, TML asked me this question, okay? Now I've got two questions. One is, they said, was the police chief, was he happy with the applicants? No,
TML does not care about that. It's either what's legal or what's not legal.
Okay, forget that. TML said, was they sworn in by your city mayor?
That doesn't matter.
Well, I think
The council did not give approval per these police officers.
But you told us that we're not giving approval, you said, because you and the chief, you said you gave the chief permission to hire anyone he wanted to hire.
And that was wrong.
How do we fix it?
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what I thought we were going to do today, was to vote, to do it the right way. Was it in?
I am, what I'm saying,
Have to vote.
what I'm saying is that they are not legally Hawkins police.
Until we vote tonight, correct?
You have just said that.
But they just told me.
Correct.
They said tonight, go ahead and vote on it. That's what they said. They said make a motion.
Okay, well, that's not on the agenda.
It
Yeah,
is on
it is
the
right here
agenda.
now. Discuss and vote on all these police officers.
Mayor,
No.
we have a question right here.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you swore in, right? These employees,
Right.
City of Hawkins, did nothing wrong.
I'm not saying
You did
they
something
did.
wrong. They are licensed
Yes.
police officers in the state of Texas.
Yes.
They are paid by the City of Hawkins, right?
Right.
They're Hawkins police officers.
No, that's
Your
not how it
city ordinance
works.
does not supersede state law.
Actually, it does.
It does with the city.
Yes.
Actually, it does. Guys,
So
hang
what
on.
was the punishment for violating that ordinance?
I actually did look into it, and if I can go back and, because I own my part of it. I have from the very beginning. I should not have given Paul permission to hire. I own that. The city council also has a part in that, where they okayed it. What we need to do is go back, correct the mistake, and move forward.
That's what we're doing right now, ma'am.
How did they say you needed to do that? Do we, and I get you say we need to re-put out the applications just to make it legal. So do we give them vacation time for a week or two? So we
No,
can put that in?
actually,
How
they
does that work?
actually told me that I could do something that I chose not to do, and they are going to be paid, but then they will have to go back into a pool, repost the
And be
jobs
rehired.
legally, then they could be rehired,
No.
and then we go in front of the council, and the council approves it.
What is the quickest time frame that you can get that done and hit the posting requirements and all that, so that we as a town can be legal? 'Cause if I'm up there fussing about election rules,
Right.
I'm gonna fuss about this, I'm just saying.
Right, so I would say it would be a month.
Oh, no.
Hey, hold on, listen. Hey, hold on, everybody.
We don't-
Listen. Everybody listen, calm down. We have line 18 item right here. We need to read that and vote on that. Okay?
No, we don't.
Yes, ma'am, hold on, ma'am. Ma'am, hold on. Who in the world put this on this piece of paper?
Your other council member?
No, it didn't.
No.
Who put this on this piece of paper?
Okay,
Did you put it or did Mindy put it on here?
as of today,
Okay. No, not of today. This is, don't forget today. I'm talking about when I got this gave me Friday.
okay,
Who put this on here?
me,
Okay, we're gonna go by what you did and what you said. This is what you said,
I
this is what you wrote.
understand that.
So let's go ahead and do number 18 and we'll do something
So are we
else.
tabling this? 'Cause you
No, we're not
can't have
tabling
ones
it.
connected.
Ma'am,
No,
we're
we can't.
not tabling it. Listen, everybody be calm, okay? I wanna read this out loud so everybody can hear me. Discuss
They
and
can
vote.
read.
We can read.
We
all
all
went to school.
Okay.
Most of us graduated
Well, then,
high
I make a motion.
No, we are not doing that.
Ma'am, you can't do that.
Yes,
No,
I absolutely
When I'm making a
can.
motion, you can't do that, ma'am.
But you are obviously doing it for the wrong reason.
No, I'm not. I'm doing it
Yes.
for the sake of your taxpayers, ma'am.
Okay.
All the businesses in town and all the individuals.
Can I let you know the information? You're
Ma'am,
literally like reveling over me.
Okay.
Like, just let
Because-
talk. Let's
okay.
discuss it.
we just discussed it.
Quit interrupting him.
I'm sitting here listening to you.
Okay, all right. So I'm making, okay, I'll start all over.
So can I please let you know that there have been things that have happened since they were working as police officers that can come back on us individually. Because we did not do this properly.
The ones that are gonna file a lawsuit against this city, because what they've done is business.
Yes.
What is that? That's about 4 million. Assault, Terry.
Everybody else in here's got their hands held up and you keep talking to everybody else, but won't talk to the people that are the citizens.
All right, let everybody.
Answer the questions from the people got their hands up. Give her a chance.
Do we need to know?
Okay. Guys, we're either going to, I'm gonna start asking people to leave, or we can do this the way we did it last time. You're not gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna yell at you, I'm not trying to bully, I'm trying to get this decorum so we can have a discussion. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So how are these officers not appropriately hired in the first place? Didn't you swear them in?
No, that's not, swearing them in doesn't make them a Hawkins Police Department.
Swearing in is official.
No, the city council approving them is the hiring.
And by the way, your job as mayor is to serve your council.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Also, I have another question. Do you know how unions work?
Yes.
Great. So if you, I worry about Hawkins.
Yes, I think that's why everyone's here.
Because like, as a taxpayer, I really don't want to pay for your lawsuit.
I agree
Great.
completely.
So please look into the unions for police officers.
I have spoken, yes, I'm aware. I wouldn't do something this abrupt without speaking to the proper.
Because in my ordinance binder, 3203 doesn't exist.
Okay, well, you probably have something,
Yeah, you're
I
right.
don't know.
I think it might
know.
be from like when Stephen Lucas was mayor. So, I'm just wanting to know, I'm worried about Hawkins right now.
I'm sure that's why everyone's here.
But also I worry about you, Mayor, because last city council meeting, you were trying to dismantle the police department. Is this
Yes.
your method of doing so now?
No, this was actually brought to my attention by council.
Well, I mean, you're helping on dismantling the police department, so I guess, is this your method of doing it this way now?
No, this was brought to my attention by council.
By who?
I'm
By
not,
council.
no. I am not having to tell anyone.
So, we
You're
already heard
speaking.
Alita and Eric, and, you know,
You can make the deduction.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I was at that meeting when you hired the chief, and I heard you tell him, and that was part of your deal, was saying that he'll be able to hire whoever he wants. That came from your mouth.
Yes.
So, if you're gonna fire all these guys, you should be fired.
Amen.
Absolutely.
It's called a Chapter 87.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, okay, that's
Are
not,
you gonna step down?
No.
why?
She's not the one.
Because you're under investigation. I saw you on TV the other night. They're investigating you for something. What is that all about?
What happened to raising our hand?
What am I under investigation for?
I want to help you. What do you mean, raise your hand?
No, she ain't gonna help me.
Raise your hand.
Sir, you need to leave.
I don't have to go
The
nowhere.
yelling is gonna stop.
What, you gonna make the cops make me go out? Then don't
you
work
try
here.
to fire
I'm just asking you to politely.
I tell you what, I'm gonna politely leave, but you're making big mistakes.
Okay.
You're barking up the wrong freaking tree.
Okay. Sharonda, what
I
were you
was gonna
saying?
say, what he's talking about is the the lawsuit to remove you from office.
Oh,
Is what I felt that he was
Funny,
talking.
they're always on the news, all
Yes,
the time.
yes,
It's a
ma'am.
joke. Yeah, it is a joke.
Says in Texas, city council members do not interview the police officer applicants, but they do approve the selection for new police officers. The police chief or committee appointed by the mayor interviews that applicant for police officer position. The police chief or the committee then selects the applicants and then presents them to the city council for approval. The city council must approve the selection for the new police officers by a majority vote. The chief of police then makes the appointment to the city council's approval and consent. But it's a twofold situation because under 31.03, method of hiring and removal of a police officer, a police chief and/or a committee appointed by the mayor shall interview applicants for the job of police and/or shall make their selection and present the same to the city council for approval. But you don't have a police chief yet.
Right, so
You don't have a city attorney yet.
right.
Seems to me like y'all need to get a lot of things together, because if you had a city attorney, you'd have a lot more guidance, and you wouldn't be in this conundrum that you're in.
Agreed.
And you wouldn't be trying to scapegoat your police and short-sheeting them with
Definitely
just
not.
2 officers
I'm
that you
definitely
currently
not.
have.
I'm trying to go by the Hawkins policies and ordinances, where it says that the police chief and the mayor shall interview all applicants for the job of the police officer and shall make their selection and present the selection to city council for their approval.
I can't agree on how you're going to conduct your meeting.
Right.
Every time I've been to a meeting, it's been nothing but constant bickering.
Right. I understand.
So how are you going to agree on an attorney, on a police matter, on anything?
Right. Yeah. The first thing that I told everyone when I became mayor is that no matter what, we're going to go by the law. Sometimes it's good for me, sometimes it's not that great for me. I own my part of the mistake. I wish the council would own their part of the mistake, because then we could just fix it.
But you read, that night that you hired him, y'all had a book out, reading from
Miss
it.
Kay read it. Miss Kay showed us.
Yeah, this is actually where that came from.
And now you're gonna change things around. It's like y'all sit out and search for things
No,
to change the way you want it to be.
no, this is definitely not what I wanted.
Well, you wanted them gone last month. You want them
Oh,
gone again.
that,
You're trying to
yes.
figure out a way to get rid of them.
No, I'm not trying to figure out a way to get rid of them, because it would be, why would I allow them the ability to reapply? Because
I
that's
sound like you
legal.
are.
Because that's legal. We're gonna go by the law.
Why can't you just turn around and hire them tomorrow instead of waiting a month?
Because you have to go legally through a process.
And
We would
what is
have
that,
to
an
open.
attorney? Is that an attorney?
No,
You got it,
it's
yeah.
just like hiring anyone in any place that you would post the job. It's a posting requirement by law. So you would have to post it for so many days, and then you could, it's
It sounds like
a little bit easier.
Let's let the other 2 people speak.
Well, I was gonna call on Alita.
Oh, they've been waiting a long time. If you
Okay.
want to go ahead and get them, and then I'll speak.
Okay. I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna say yes, emotions are high. I'm supposed to get 3 minutes. Come on, folks, give me my 3 minutes. You can have your commentary later. I am not going to be pointing fingers or making accusations. What I will say, though, is every bit that's gone from this point backwards that allows us to continue this circular argumentation really isn't getting us anywhere. What I do think is a responsible move for the citizens of this city on all sides of the argument is we have 2 people making very different contentions on what is legal. take a moment, come back next meeting, and each of y'all provide us with the sources, the language, and the information which you are making your statements. And we will be able to have an informed look into the qualifications of those agencies, the wording of those things, and who is perhaps mistaken. So that is my request, and I'm not going to go after anybody. Everybody that is here, I've got nothing against any one of y'all, but we keep making it interesting for Longview and for Tyler to bring their news people up here, because, and we came so close to having a meeting that didn't have all this stuff going on. So close, you know, but didn't quite make it. You know, it would be great to have a time where we were so boring they wouldn't waste their time. Now, one last thing that is not very professional, and it doesn't go over well here in meetings like this, but I would say that we open these meetings with an invocation. I think that's very appropriate. I think that's very good. But since we do, I will remind every single individual here, you're going to have to be honest with yourself as well as with others, because you have spoken the Lord into these proceedings, and to your behaviors, you are going to be held accountable. And that's nothing I can do, that's nothing any of y'all can do, but it's a surefire deal. Think it over.
So I, of course, was prepared. My conversations with the lawyer that told me what you need to do to fix this, it's recorded. So I can play that and what she's telling me.
So what lawyer did you use?
TML.
Oh, just TML?
Yeah, well, TML, and then I had another lawyer that just advised me as a friend, not as, like, we didn't pay him to advise me. But TML, Stephanie, I can play it if you'd like. Chuck?
Okay, I think this is fixable, because your solution, Mr. Mayor, Ms. Mayor, is that these are no longer Hawkins Police Department, would set up all of us for lawsuits. So I would propose that you should make a motion, and you should hire these employees back correctly, and they would stay, and all the tickets they have written would stay on the books. Because if you do what you're saying, and we wait another month, we will open ourselves up to all kinds of lawsuits.
Right, unfortunately.
Because of you, but we would be liable for all of those lawsuits.
Unfortunately, we already are.
Well, if you act tonight and do this motion and a second, and you approve it, then
It would not
it
be
would not
covered by
be-
ordinance.
You want to say something, Judge?
Just to say everybody should calm down and
Yes,
take a breath.
please.
I know you all love your town, but what she's trying to say, I'm just trying to interpret, not give you a legal opinion. The ordinance that's on the books clearly says that the interview must be conducted by the chief and the mayor together. That they will present to the council their selection of officers. And one officer, 3 or 4, whatever they're recommending. And the council has the final voice to hire or not hire those people. Now, that means if that wasn't following what TML's been trying to say, if you didn't follow your own ordinance, which is like law, you are already in a position that the officers, while they're police officers and licensed in the state of Texas, were not duly authorized to be Hawkins police officers under your own ordinance. Now, that ordinance can't just be waved away and say we're going to ignore it. You can change the ordinance.
No, I'm not saying we should change it.
Hey, just let him finish. Let him, he is doing a wonderful job in explaining, just let him finish. I didn't even know this was gonna happen, but just let him finish.
Everything that they have done at this point is technically without legal authority. You can already be sued if somebody was arrested by an officer who's not properly authorized by the city. And the proper procedure was not followed, from what I can understand. I don't think the mayor and the police chief came to the council on these men. Maybe they did, but if they didn't, then they are not authorized to be Hawkins police officers. You are already open to civil suits. Now, you can correct it, yes, but you gotta have the police chief and the mayor make a recommendation to the council.
But it was the
You can
mayor's
change-
fault.
You can change your ordinance, but the ordinance is gonna take you quite a bit of work to do. Now, that's just what you're facing. It's up to you what you wanna do. But you can't just say.
We've got
we're
legal
gonna forget the
opinions
ordinance.
on both sides of this issue.
It's not an issue, it's a fact.
Well, I know it's a
You
fact.
have an ordinance on the book. Now, you can't just choose to ignore your ordinances.
No, I'm saying
Hey,
that
Chuck,
we
we're not,
enforce the
we're not
ordinance
arguing with
and
the
do it
court judge.
retroactively and hire them.
You can't go back retroactively.
Well, I know,
No, we're not.
but it would be a whole lot better than 30 days because all these tickets that they write,
They're already
they are already thrown away.
dismissed. I will tell you right now, I have to dismiss them. They were given without the color of law.
I know.
All right? Now, you can't retroactively say, now they're good tickets. You can, however, hire a chief right away and bring it back under emergency session, who the chief is and who the men are, and you can do that quickly if you have chief applicants. And I would say follow that and make it right and let it go about all the old stuff. I'm gonna have to dismiss those tickets. I have no choice. There's about 500 of them. So I got my work cut out for me. But there's nothing more you can do. You can't just say, King's X, we're gonna pretend that we're gonna do it this way because we're not following the rules when we want to. It just doesn't work that way. That's just my opinion.
Sharonda?
You know, I'm gonna say thank you, Mayor, for accepting your part of what you feel was your error.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna do is bash Greg, Alita, and Eric. Meredith, I can excuse you and Clara's not here. But every last one of you all has sat on this council more than just this hiring period. You guys, as well as Chuck Rios, because he's